Chuck Fresh, the PCGYN. This is Computer Care Clinic's tip of the day. Today we're going to talk about buying used laptops. You know, the last time I did this video was about 5 years ago. Man, there's some angry people on YouTube, so I wanted to update that. A lot of things change in 5 years, especially in electronics, as you know. So um, let's talk about buying a used laptop. We picked this baby up the other day. It is a Dell, it's not an XPS, I think it's just the Inspiron. It's a Dell Studio. A real nice little computer. A couple things are wrong with it. The F10 key is falling off, so I'm going to need to probably pick up a key, but you can buy keys now online, so it's not as big of a deal as it used to be. There's actually a few websites where you can just buy individual keys. And I actually pulled this off of another one, but the keyboard was reversed. I replaced the whole keyboard. So you can buy individual keys for as little as about $6 each, including shipping. I know it's a pain in the butt. You can buy a whole new keyboard, actually, if you look on eBay, shipped directly from China. It takes a couple of weeks to get here on occasion, but the keyboards run anywhere from, I've seen them as low as $15, including shipping, all the way up to about $69, depending on what you're going to get. So I may replace this keyboard, too. The other thing you're going to look at right away is the screen. You want to make sure that the screen works, because if the screen doesn't work, you're in for another repair, which could cost you depending on some of the HP screens we've seen, some of them are up to $200, and that's cost. They're not real difficult to put in. Basically, there's a little plastic bezel. We have another video on how to replace a laptop screen. So if it's bad, it's not the end of the world. Prices range anywhere from about $50 all the way again up to about $200 to $220 from some of the big, non-glare 17-inch screens. So they're pretty affordable to replace now. The prices have come way down on LCD and LED screens. The other thing you want to listen to is if you hear a fan noise. Now, if this fan, I don't know if you can hear it, but if it's running continuously, it means there's a lot of dirt and dust inside. Or the fan or the motherboard controller that controls the fan may be going bad also. So you want to take a look at that. If the fan's constantly running when you're not doing anything on the computer, there's some kind of issue. It's either clogged up, bad fan controller could cause a problem later on with overheating and spontaneous shutdown. So take a look at that. Normally, you could just open up the bottom. This one, you can get into it fairly easily and blow out the fan with compressed air. And there's vents behind it too, which come out to about here. And usually you blow the dust outward. You don't want to blow it inside. And take it apart. This is real easy. There's about 8 screws on the bottom of this guy. Most of the PCs are really easy to take apart. Now, the other thing, there's 2 other things you want to look at here. And these things can be rather pricey. Now, all laptops have an input for an AC adapter, which converts your AC to DC. Now, if you plug it in here and it's kind of wobbly, I mean, it's normal for a used laptop to have a little bit of play, but if it's really wobbly and you notice that the battery charger light is not coming on when it's in certain positions, that's something you want to look for. Some of these things need to be soldered in, and if you have to take it to a repair store, if you're not good with soldering, that could run to you close to $200. At that point, it's not worth it. You might as well throw it away and buy another one. Some of them are real easy. You can just snap them in, but then you have to have a little bit of kind of chutzpah, not be afraid to take it apart. The entire thing needs to come apart. And for some reason, these DC jacks are located in the most awkward and inconvenient place. You have to rip up the motherboard, take the top off, turn the motherboard upside down, and if it's a plug-in, it'll plug in underneath there. And otherwise, it's solders. It's 4 little soldered pieces on there that you have to do, and you have to be pretty handy with electronics and electronic soldering. It's a little scary. If you do it wrong, you'd end up shorting the whole thing out, so you don't want to mess with that. So the DC jack, take a look at that. Make sure it's pretty stable, and if you have a battery indicator, make sure it's solid on charge. Move it around a little bit. Don't be afraid to play with it, and make sure she's solid. The one other thing you want to look at on a laptop, don't worry about viruses, malware. Operating systems are very, very easy to replace and repair. There's a whole bunch of information, including on our YouTube channel, how to remove viruses, how to reload a computer, and all that fun stuff. But the other thing I want to look at is the hard drive. Again, these are not as expensive as they were 5 years ago. They're very, very inexpensive. You can get brand new serial ATA drives for as little as I've seen them on sale for $45. The problem is if you do need a new hard drive, you're going to have to locate all your software, all your disks, and all your license numbers on the PC side. So you'll need to reinstall every one of those one at a time. There are some mechanisms and some free software on the internet where you can clone the other drive. Again, that depends on the condition of the other drive. And usually when you're buying a used laptop, you usually don't want somebody else's junk on yours. Actually, you can get in trouble in a lot of cases. You have the wrong stuff on their computer. So the best thing to do is wipe it clean, start all over again, put your own stuff in there. Again, hard drives, 45 bucks for a 500 gigabyte and go up to a terabyte. Rule of thumb is, just from experience, the bigger they are, the faster they fail. For some reason, their little magnetic particles get a little too close together and there's more room for interference. Can I prove it? No, but after doing this for 10 years, you begin to learn what to look for and what to not to do. So normally we'll install 500 gigabyte hard drives and we can get about 3 to 4 years out of them. So that's it. That's the update, the 2014 update on buying used laptop computers. Not as bad as they used to be. Again, with new prices starting at under $300 at your Wally World, you really got to think about it. So don't pay a lot for it. We sell them refurb, but we usually put new hard drives in, check the screens, reload everything. So we sell them in a neighborhood somewhere between the $200 to $300. But you can buy new ones with Windows 8 for about just under $300 now. You really want to, if you're going to buy a new, go up a little bit. Knock it up another level or two and spend somewhere between the $450 and $500 if you can do it. The Macs are insane. This does not apply to Macs, only to PCs, because to replace a screen, you have to replace the entire top lid now, because they've actually fused the glass and the screen together in some of the new MacBook Pros and the MacBook Airs, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, Mac builds stuff so you can't replace it. Like, oh, too bad, just go out and buy another one. Yeah, well, I don't have $2,000 to go out and spend on another computer. I could buy 3 PCs for that, 4 of them, 5 of them. So that's the update. Check out our videos. Please subscribe and like us down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.